Hey guys, what's up? So I just want to do a little arm update. I haven't shown you guys my arm since the first day that I saw it. So I wanted to show you what it looks like almost 5 weeks post-op. Alright, so this is my arm. Now this is the outside. Here's the side. And the inside. As you can see, here's the part of the graft that did not take. There's also a little tiny spot up here, but in all actuality, it's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm waiting on this area. It's still kind of raw, but Dr. Chen said it should kind of like start to close in. So although that is kind of delayed in healing, everything else kind of took off and started healing pretty quickly at about week 3. All of a sudden, like, it wasn't healing, and all of a sudden it was like, bam, new skin. So like, this is new skin. I have a lot of dead skin that I should probably get off, but I just unwrapped it. So it's kind of cool that I don't have much of an indentation when it comes to this part. Dr. Chen did use Integra on my arm, which kind of helps to prevent that indentation. I do have more of an indentation right here, as you can see, but it's not that bad. This is still swollen. It's also numb. So I'm hoping that this kind of goes down a little bit and that won't be as indented looking. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks right here, the way it looks right here. My hand is still pretty swollen. I have a fat hand. I've always had fat hands, but like, this is kind of a whole new level. The hardest part for me right now is the fact that I can move my wrist down a little bit, but I cannot move it back at all. Like, it's stuck right here, and it kind of freaks me out. Like, if I think about it too much, it freaks me out. Usually when I'm laying in bed at night, right before I fall asleep, I think about how I can't move my wrist, and I start like going in this spiral motion of like, oh my god, I'm never gonna be able to move my wrist anymore, and it's kind of claustrophobic feeling. But I usually fall asleep pretty soon after that. So that's my last thought before I go to bed. I don't know why. Anyways, but I'm hoping with physical therapy. I'm going to physical therapy 2 times a week now, and I just got permission from the microsurgeon to kind of be more aggressive with the wrist movement. So it's really tight. I can't really describe the feeling of how this feels. It feels a lot different than I thought. It feels like I still have a brace on my hand, so I often forget that I don't have a brace on my arm because it's so tight feeling. Like, this skin that is around my arm, it feels like it's squeezing. It feels like I have a tight ace bandage around my arm. And that is something that I did not really expect, but that's what it feels like. So that's why it's like so tight. Like, my wrist does not move. So that's a little upsetting to me, but I'm hoping with therapy it'll change. There's going to be some forced stretching. I can anticipate that, but that's okay. Because I would like to do push-ups in the future. I would like to lift weights again. My finger movement is pretty good there. I'm pretty solid with the hand movements. This part of my thumb back here is numb. I'm numb right here, and I'm swollen right here. I'm numb all the way back until about right here. So I can feel all this. I can feel the inside of my hand. It's just this part right here. And my therapist said that it's a different nerve back here than over here, so that's why this is numb and this isn't. So yeah, I'm just continuing physical therapy as it continues to heal and all that sorts of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this back up. If you're interested on how I wrap this up, I can show you really quick. I just use this Zero Form petroleum dressing. So basically it's just dressing with petroleum on it to keep it kind of like moist and keep it from sticking. So depending on your doctor, some doctors don't like you to double up on the Zero Form. Some don't give a shit. Some don't want you to put the Zero Form dressing on your good tissue skin, and some also don't give a shit. But so this is just how I've been taught to do it by Dr. Chen, so we're just going with this because it's the easiest. So we just put these zero form dressings on my arm. All right. Second layer. Like that. Then I just have the acrylic gauze, wrap it on up until it's gone. And after this is done, you can go out in public so everyone can stare at you and wonder what you did to your arm. And they can let their imaginations run wild. And if they ask you what you did, just be like me and be awkward and say, I had surgery, and walk away as awkwardly and quickly as possible. That is my game plan. Feel free to tell me your game plan. But yeah, so I just tuck that under. It's a little easy. It's kind of big and obnoxious, but that is how I take care of my arm. That is my current status of my arm. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. As always, thank you for the support, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.